Hello, welcome. It is so nice to meet you. My name is Leanna Williams, and I'm a recent graduate of the National Theatre School of Canada's acting program. I'm a storyteller and a theatre lover, and I'm here to nerd out with you about Shakespeare, the actor's process, theatre school, everything in between. This is a new video series called Call Me Billy, and it's my dream that it'll be a comprehensive and practical guide to learning and performing a Shakespeare monologue. Every week, every episode, we'll be taking it slow, breaking it down into easy to remember steps with exercises that you can practice at home. And the project will culminate in an epic acting challenge where I'll invite you, yes, you, to record and film and perform the monologue that we worked on together, or one of your own choosing, using the tools that you learned through this series. Now, you may be thinking, I clicked on this video by accident. Hey, there's nothing accidental about it. This is fate. It's destiny. It's a serendipitous meeting of like minds. You belong here, okay? This is for teachers, students. This is for Shakespeare lovers, Shakespeare skeptics. This is for anyone at all. Kiddos learning to read, seniors wanting some extra brain exercise and who are tired of Sudoku. Anyone who's interested in poetry, in public speaking, in heightened text, in just having fun. This is for you. Now, I may be getting a little ahead of myself. And you might be asking yourself, hey, why are we learning the Shakespeare monologue? And who even is Shakespeare? And why should I care? Excellent questions. That's a great place to start, especially if I'm going to be asking you to come on this journey with me. So, let's get into it. Range. Shakespeare was a prolific writer with uncommon range. He wrote about psychology and politics and religion and war and art and sex and gender and leadership, and pretty much he covered a lot. He covers a lot of the questions that we're still asking today. And obviously, can we trust one person to encapsulate the complexity of human existence? No. But he does give us a lot of interesting topics and characters to choose from, and that's what we want as performers. Open to interpretation. There have been 100,000 performances of Shakespeare's work, probably more. And they've almost all been radically different and for different purposes with different interpretations. And the fact that Shakespeare's words can sustain all of these radically different interpretations is testament to its quality and its versatility. This flexibility even allows us to interpret them differently when we come back to a piece after a long period of time. That's why I really feel like Shakespeare can be for anyone, because you can adapt it to yourself and it still holds up. A medium. Now, keep in mind, we'll be using Shakespeare's work as a medium through which to explore the artistic process. The tools and techniques that we'll be learning can be applied to your favorite scene from a movie, your favorite play, a chapter of a book. It's really versatile and can be applied anywhere. Transferable, that's the word. It's very transferable. I also want you to remember that some of these tips and tricks might work better than others. So take what works for you and leave the rest. Rich text. As actors, our bread and butter is the text. Starting from a rich text source will give you so much to pull from and so much to play with. Rhythm and history and contrast and color and action and emotional range, and well, Shakespeare uses all of the above, and we'll be doing a deep dive into each of these later on. It's classical. If you're thinking of auditioning for a theater school or for a local theater company, mastering classical text can be a really big asset. It shows a command of the language, and it also shows your commitment to deciphering it. And everyone wants someone like that on their team. I find that practicing classical text makes me a more confident performer because, well, It's like mastering a tongue twister and then going back to everyday English or everyday speech. It's a lot easier and more relaxed after all of the hard work that you just did. Yay! I am so excited to be doing this with you. Thank you for joining me. Next episode, we'll be diving into the joys and the sorrows of choosing a monologue. It can be paralyzing, I know, but I'll show you what to look for and the questions you want to be asking to make sure you're choosing the right one for you. Thank you so much. I'll see you so soon.